Hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. If you're new, hit that subscribe button because why not? All right, today I am going to just talk about some lures for fishing Lake Powell. I'm going to highlight a few of them from my most recent trips, going back from the spring into summer here. And I'm going to show the lures, talk about them for a second, and then show some examples. So there you have it. Let's get started. And before I begin, just want to say that I know everyone has their own methods, techniques, lures, favorites, blah, blah, blah for fishing Lake Powell. I get that. That's cool. What I'm just showing here is something that's just worked out for me. So it may not necessarily work for you, or it may work very well. And, you know, something that works one day may not necessarily work the next day. That's just fishing for you. Now, in a previous lures episode, I touched on the Ned Rig. And one brand I particularly like are the Z-Man. I've mentioned this a lot in the Lake Powell fishing videos. And a particular pattern I like is the Mud Minnow. This works very well. And Guggen Baits also came out with the Ned Rig. And this is the Mud Minnow. This is what their Mud Minnow looks like. The cool thing about this one though is that it rattles. It's got some BBs in there. But one thing I've noticed, I really like Guggen products. By the way, with the Guggen versus the Z-Man, is the Z-Man 10 times tough? Yeah, okay, these are tough. These hold up for a while, where these tear apart pretty soon. So I prefer the Z-Man over the Guggens, and like I said just a second ago, this is just my own opinion, but these really do hold up well because the smallmouth really rip these apart. And the stripers will hit on this, walleye will hit on this as well. You just really can't go wrong with the Ned Rig. Now, they also make Ned Rig Jig Heads. They got a flat, kind of a flat head to it, and you really don't need those. I mean, you can buy them, they work, yeah, sure, but you can just use a regular old jig head too. That's pretty much what I do, and I'm really not seeing any difference in success rate. You got to bear with me. I got the sprinklers going, so sorry about the noise of that. So what happens if you know, you run out of your pack of Ned Rigs and the fishing's hot? Well, if you just happen to have some dingers or like stick baits like this, like the Yum here, all you gotta do is just cut it in thirds, half, whatever you want to use. Slip it on a jig head like that. It doesn't look like much. The smallies are still gonna hit it. In the springtime, just using this, it just one after the other after the other. So that's an option too for an improvised Ned Rig. So let's check out a couple examples of fishing with the Ned Rig. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Take that. That's a nice looking. Oh yeah. All right. Beautiful fish. All right, I got that nice one off one of the Z-Man Ned Rigs. I like Mud Minnow. I think it's a good pattern out here. Works well for me anyway. Oh, fish on. Fish on. Got you. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh, it is a walleye. Hello. Hello. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. That's all I gotta say. Look at that, folks. That right there is a walleye. Yes, indeed. All right, let's try this little guy. I actually had to cut a dinger. I didn't have any Ned Rigs on shore. I didn't feel like putting on the waders again. So, let's see if that'll work. Got a feeling it will. Fish on. at that. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh. Oh, my. My. Oh, man. Look at that. Not finding much action. There we go. Oh. Look at that. Oh, those are stripers. How about that, folks? Oh. There are a few of these around. Striper, baby. Whew, gotta love that. All right, moving on. Okay, next up are the Rapala Shad Wraps. Man, I've done well on Powell with these. So there's a few different sizes. This, it goes from like 5, 7, 9, and 5 being smaller, 7 larger, 9 larger, of course. But this is the 5, and this is, I think, a little over 2 inches, or 2 inches to be exact. And then you can see this is the 7 right above it, and that's just a different pattern right there. And then of course you've got the 9, which is significantly larger. So I've just bought these in the box and intend to use these in the very near future. I think this is going to be a great winter lure for striper in the backs of canyons. This goes down, as you can see, the swimming depth 8 to 15 feet. Oh yeah, that'll work. And we've also got the Shad Wraps, the jointed Shad Wraps, and they do well also. And the cool thing about this, let me see if I can get that. Oh, one moment here, get everything held down. They've got a ball like a BB in there. All right, I'm having trouble here. But you can hear that rattle there. So as you're trolling, it's going to rattle also. And as you can see, those come in different sizes as well. And now you can see at the base of these, they've already been broken from too much action. Yes, not only do these work well on Powell, but also the trout love this lure, and they've just beat the hell out of these things. So let's check out some examples of the Shad Wrap Deep Runner. Come on, baby. Oh, fish one. Oh, yeah. Oh. Woo, yeah. That's a nice one. Oh, look at him. Oh, yeah. Ah, nice Molly. Ooh. Yep. Check out that rascal. That's a nice fish there. You try trolling this one over there. That does anything. Fish on! Fish on! Oh, yep. It's another striper. Oh, he hit it. They're small stripers, but hey, man, I'll take them. All right. Yeah, he did. Woo, we did find some striper, all right. There's a whole mess of them down there. Oh, fish one. Yep, yep. Oh, and there's Smalley too. How about that? Loving it, loving it. Gotta love that action. So, as I mentioned, the Deep Runner Shad Wrap here, this is the 9. It goes to 8 to 15 feet. The 7, which is a little smaller, of course, runs 5 to 11 feet. And then these smaller ones, the 5s. They go down to about 10 feet. I don't have a box to base that off of, but 5 to 10 feet I believe is what the box read. I could be wrong. And then, as you can tell, these also run fairly deep, so good lures for sure. All right, now here's another one that I really like. This is the Rapala Dt6. This dives to 6 feet, and there's also different sizes of these, but this is a craw pattern here, and let me tell you, I like fishing this in, of course, shallow water, like ledges that drop off. Man, the smallmouth really beat this up. And I'm sure it's good for other species as well, but this has done me quite well on Powell in the early spring and into the summer. So let's check out an example of that. All right, time for a little DT6 action. Rapala there. Let's make it happen, baby. Fish on, fish on. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Nice. Nice. Got one on the DT6. Woo! All right. Hello. Hello, treble hook. Not bad. I'll take that, eh? Very nice. Oh, fish on, fish on. Got you on that one. Ah, yeah. All right. That's what's down there. Whew. Smallies are down there. Too much fun, man, I tell you, too much fun. All right, one last thing just to go over. A lot of people ask me what kind of line I use, and pretty much on all the rods I just use spider wire stealth braid, high vis. I like the 10 pound. This is 4 pound test diameter. This has served me well, and I haven't had any problems with it casting wise. It can knot up. It's just braid for you, but it lasts a long time. And I couple this with a leader, and I like the fluorocarbon 10 pound. Sometimes I'll go 15 pound, but 10 pound works just fine for me. And I know some may prefer a little heavier line. That's cool, because if I ever get into a trophy striper on this setup, I'm probably going to lose, but that's yet to happen. So currently that's what I use on all my rods, and it serves me pretty well. All right, folks, there you have it, another lures episode. I hope this was helpful to you. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up, and if you're new, hit that subscribe button. It all helps the channel out, and we really appreciate support. We'll see you next time. Tight lines. Stay safe out there, folks. D-Rock out. Adios.